You can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history. Well, hello and a warm welcome from the gateway to some of the most picturesque scenery anywhere in England. We're at the Vitality Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Bournemouth taking on Manchester United.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. Adams. The timing was perfect. Ball one. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Ugarte. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Well, a win for Manchester United last time out against Villa. How do you see them getting on here?
Well, they pushed all the way to the final whistle, but I thought it was a decent performance overall. And when you look at the two teams today, I'd expect them to win again. They should be too strong for their opponents here.
Araujo. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
De Ligt. Given away by Manchester United. You can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch in particular. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, what form is in the present? Second in the league table in terms of goals. He's been so clinical and ruthless, and I expect him to get more today.
Good through ball. It's going to be United's free kick. De Ligt. Here's Luke Shaw. Getting in there to intercept. FIFER. Bafodé Diakité. Here's Kluivert. Showing a great defensive instinct. Adams. Diakité. Here's Kluivert. Tyler Adams. Excellent vision. Flag raised for offside. Here's Luke Shaw. Now De Ligt. Nilsson. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Christie. That's a good-looking ball. Well, getting in the rain, superb save. Going short. Oh, it looked really promising for them. He has teammates around him. Tightly defending when it mattered. Antoine Semenyo. Here's Kluivert. Adams. Christie. Trying to tee it up. Tyler Adams. Good looking pass. And now he's let that one out of play, and it will be a throw in here. Fernandes. Now De Ligt. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Mazraoui here. Ugarte. Well, sitting off them for now.
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just...
Oh, big chance! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Who can he pick out? And did well to deal with it. Adams. Now with Ryan Christie. Tyler Adams. Here's Kluivert. FIFER. Good looking move. The right place to cut out the pass. Sheshko. Well, no stopping him. There's the shot. Closing down well. And reading it absolutely superbly. Having to shoot. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Manchester United recovering possession well. Casemiro. Manuel Ugarte. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, they're looking threatening at the moment.
Here's Luke Shaw. Oh, disappointing end to that. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the Vitality Stadium. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Manuel Ugarte. Now Casemiro. Pass chiseled nicely. Delivered into the box. Took a touch on the way through. So a corner here. And there's the delivery. Well, you might say every goalkeeper's meat and drink. Now with Senesi. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Bournemouth facing Arsenal.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Casemiro. And he read it well defensively. Now with Semenyo. Diakite. Kluivert. Araujo. Intercepting it intelligently. Oh, great defending. Fernandes. Sheshko. Christie. Here's Kluivert. Tyler Adams. United have it once again. Kluivert. FIFER. Now with Senesi. Adams. Moving the ball really well here. Threads it nicely. Nice looking move. And taken cleanly by the keeper. And a quick reminder, we have FA Cup quarter-final action for you to enjoy here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Leicester City.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Nusayr Mazraoui. Mateus Cunha. Excellent defending. Tyler Adams. Now with Semenyo. Adams. Antoine Semenyo. That's a good-looking pass. Senesi. It's a neat move. And regaining control of the ball.
This is a message for Alex O'Neill. Alex O'Neill, can you please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely timed tackle. Marcus Tavernier. Good distribution. And United have it back. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Space to exploit. The cross is on. There it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Adams. Now with Ryan Christie. Senesi. Christie. Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, they're so hard to play against. Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Some intervention just then amid impending danger. Still level here, but Manchester United making a push near the end. Well, the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Casemiro, to be replaced by number 16.
Who can he pick out? No-nonsense piece of defending. Fernandes. And here's Cunha. Can he put it away? Being pressed here. And take it away.
Yeah, that's a clever
it in. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. Here's a change for Manchester United. In terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Manchester United on the front foot in the closing moments. Can they find a winner? Oh, that is high-class goalkeeping!
What a brilliant save, and it's such a pivotal moment.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. He's driven in the corner. Well, able to... And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Well, he caught the eye at times in this particular match, didn't he, Stuart?
Well, he struggled to get involved today, and I have to say, he just looked off the pace. Mind you, he was marked really tightly, so credit to the opposition.
what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to one of Germany's great cities, Frankfurt. We're here at the Deutsche Bank Park. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Germany up against Portugal.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Oliver Baumann is given the green light in goal. Antonio Rüdiger plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Leroy Sané plays with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Here's how it looks for Portugal.
Well, it can be seen as a very defensive shape, but if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can still pose a big threat today.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Otavio. Leroy Sané. And Kimmich. This looks more than decent. Good looking cross. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Vitor Pereira. Neres. Nuno Mendes. Danilo Pereira. This is a joy to watch. Can they set up a chance? Well, that's a really top-up. Must take the lead here. And the danger's still on. Nuno Mendes. Left-handed cross into the centre. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Tah. On to Schlotterbeck. Joshua Kimmich. Jonathan Tah has it. Sané. There to win it back. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
Moving the ball really well here. Thoughtful play. And there the move ends for now.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Threads it nicely. And Germany get the throw. What can they do from here? Angelo Stiller. Is it going to be? Oh, fully stretched! Trying to pick out a teammate. Not the most confident clearance. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Diogo Dalot. Pereira. Now with Neves. Portugal finding space on the wing and whipped into the box. Interesting pass. It's with Nuno Santos. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, they look such a fluid team at the moment, don't they?
Midge. It's with Nuno Santos. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Promising move from Germany. Chance to play it in. Delivering it. He would love to have that header back. Danilo Pereira. Eduardo Quaresma. Now with Danilo Pereira. Diogo Dalot. Otavio. It's with Nuno Santos. Now he must favour the cross. Very effective pass. Excellent ball towards the front post. Scoring chance perhaps. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
For me, that was a chance gone begging.
Kimmich. Jonathan Burkhardt. Sané has it. Can he finish?
say that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
João Neves is with Nuno Santos. Nuno Santos. Ferreira. Good through ball. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Now sending it in. And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So Germany get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? Rüdiger. Serge Gnabry. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Nuno Mendes. And now Danilo Pereira. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Well, I'd actually prefer to see them doing this higher up the pitch.
Vitor Ferreira. Danilo Pereira. On to Neves. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Nuno Santos. Good idea. Was an important piece of defending. There we have it. That's going to be all for the first half here at Deutsche Bank Park. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he's got to be pleased with his first half performance. He was certainly one of the better players on the pitch.
So into the second half, can Germany fight back after that first 45? Jonathan Burkhardt. Gnabry with it. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. And electing to book in for that.
He's earned that with a clumsy challenge.
Taking everyone by surprise. He didn't miss by much.
Well, this is all about his technique. The ball seems to gather pace the closer it gets to goal. That's a really good effort.
Otavio. Now with Neves. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Neves. Quaresma. Perfect tackle. for Germany. And time for the change now. Good looking move. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And played in. Germany have it back now. Stiller. Oh, this looks useful. Well, a corner to Germany. What can they do with this one? And the substitution will occur now. Good work from Germany to win it back.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes and have created one or two good chances with it. If they can continue to play with this domination, it's only a matter of time before they draw level.
Mensch. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. See about the cross. And it's all rather fizzled out. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Otavio. On to Neves. And just like that, broken up. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Target.
Well, what a move that was. Just didn't have the end product.
And a substitution in the offing. Joao Cancelo. Mensch. Portugal might be onto something. Delivered into the box. And that is a difficult skill to master.
And he did almost everything right there. Decent effort, but didn't really worry the goalkeeper, did it?
Tar. On to Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. Good use of advantage. Nicely cut out. Joao Cancelo. On to Mensch. Otavio. Can they make one of these passes count? Portugal pushing forward with options available, but really sticking to their task defensively. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Nuno Mensch. Defenders know they need to get tighter. Teammates in the middle. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Karim Adeyemi. Portugal have control of the ball again here. something of it. Might lead to a chance. Opportunity here. And a very good challenge. And possibilities here. Oh, without putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. And the referee retrospectively will go back and hand out the yellow card. Angelo Stiller. On to Wirtz. Still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Didn't go to plan in the end. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. He has teammates around him. He's in behind. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Oh, what a tackle that was. Well, the players should be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
And flying forward here. Fine build-up play. Nicely timed tackle. Joao Cancelo. And on the cusp of full time, the home side keep plugging away but find themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, their attacking play has been too slow, it's lacked penetration, and at times it's looked devoid of ideas. But can that change in the final few minutes here? It only needs one moment to make it.
And the header just wide of the mark. Promising possession, this. Otavio. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Intercepted it. Minch. The ball with Otavio. Showing a great defensive instinct.
That was excellent defending.
Walcott. Can they level it here? Well, not much came of that. And there goes the final whistle. A story of misery from a German point of view. It is a defeat here that they certainly weren't planning for. Your thoughts?
Certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Yeah, we know.